Like, if you want Nicole to say butts, 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 boobs, boobs, butts, 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 boobs, I'll have her say that sort of thing, you know? Okay. Let's get back to the game. Alright. We just left off as the trial started, so... As the prosecution submit decisive answer. Understood. Don't be odd in the sounds, but every little thing he says. It's time. Very well, Mr. Von Gamma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I am awake. Uh, 1K is I say something, and 5K is Nicole says something, so... I'd like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness to the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He is in the boat rental shop from from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Well, yeah, it was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. I like that. Wait, there's like a little bit of skin on your lip. Never mind then, I will enjoy this. Mm-hmm. Okay. This was so much more deeper. Objection! I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I needed one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Another has risen to join the flock.
Derp derp.
BG, thank you so much, man.
Objection.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? Yes, I know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. I'm really sorry. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush into conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Another pony one, Claude. It was even worse. Yeah, we did the pony games, BG, and they were awful. I wasn't running away or nothing. Went to buy some food for Polly, see? I know to do this incident anyhow. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove that what's going on in the old Carter's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. Oh, shit. What are things right? What is my... Do I have any evidence other than the bullet? Do this incident anyhow. Oh my god. Can I? So you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. It's gonna be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Say something, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You'll be saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. I didn't know I could. How? Oh, hey! Oh, shit. The elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found on the scene. Defensive trapped in the elevator returning from long was strong sun. Bullet found on the heart. A murder weapon was fired twice. Court bailiff trapped in the elevator with Edgeworth's memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Holy shit! Oh, oh, and look, there's 2 bullets. There's one in the door and there's one in Edgeworth. It wasn't oxygen deprived because look at that. There's a bullet for air. Or it's just showing that there's a bullet. Oh. Case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Nobody said anything, though! Order. Order! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. Yanni Robert Ham! That's the good witness. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. So they went insane, okay? He ended up killing Edgeworth by mistake, probably because he was just going insane. And oh god. Wait. The date is important. What was the date? 12/28/2001, okay. After his arrest. I don't know. Yogi. That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. Really? No wonder Kia is so into this. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? It's a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. You just doxed yourself. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How do you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? Japan, it's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tisk. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? It's Yogi Bear with me. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Tisk. What would you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided. No. No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There's no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider you. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd have to cross-examine his parent for a little comic relief. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parent? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? Oh my. Proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parent. Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parent, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. It's to play turning. I'm gonna lose my shit if it does. For an attorney at law. But if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes. Oh, that's funny, Ventus. Oh my god. Let the parent take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. His voice hurts my throat. Oh my god. Every piece of evidence, except the parent. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. The weirdest witness is gonna cross-examine, though. Hey, bailiff, bring in the parent. Look at... That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well. Witness, who is your owner? Please testify for us. What? Who is your owner? Hello. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. You gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do? Who is your owner? Hello, Squawk. Well, I guess we should try to get some more information. We need to show the judge that... Okay, I hit the button. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. You talk to her. Right, what do I say? What is the safe number? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly, Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course. Yes, it does. Huh, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... I read it and it works! The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where are the files the information connected to this parrot's name? It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed. It does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Wright, Miss Face Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. She's only 7 years old! What? Indeed. Alone it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we just get one more piece of evidence. Kia! Right, but what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge her orders. But we, What do I show the parrot? The gun? Oh, can I? Let's try. Oh, wait, well, this is... So I recall 2 days ago. Okay, here we go. Oh, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6! We can Polly say that here. That'll prove that the character has something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello? That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello? Oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. It's ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? One more for the people in the back. I'm doing the safe number! Like, what's the number to the safe in the shack? 1228! 1228! My, what a reckless parrot! I have to. I have to. Oh my god, that was fucking brilliant. Parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that the number has something to do with the caretaker? Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Huh, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? The DO6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Is it right? Where in this file is something related to the safe number? It's on the case summary page. The case summary? 1228. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago. And the number on the safe is 1228. Ah. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Ah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 0001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. It's a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? I said even to say, I know, right? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait. What? This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he's totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff of this very court. Dentist. Order. Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. Lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Come. Where's Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Guilty. Okay. The gift fatty.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Objection!
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... no.
Edgeworth?
Your Honor,
I object to your judgment. What do you mean?
I am not innocent at all.
As we've heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge.
But revenge for what?
Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. Hey, Yugi! He works by candlelight, he's trying. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean, in the incident where your father died? For the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for the DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Yuki. Alright, man, have a good night. Order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. The crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for a crime of 15 years ago. It's for a game, Lantern. It's just for the game. It's me, Poison Phoenix. Go off, I guess. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Edgeworth, what you doing, boy? I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Let him be dramatic. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is a crazy. This is the crazy. Just the crazy. This is great. Just crazy. Wink. Nick, what are you doing? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it! He confessed that he did it. In court! I'm sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He's confessed his crime. Let's begin by hearing his testimony. Then, no pointless, and the defense do the cross-examining. The statute of limitation on DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Is there any objections? No, Your Honor. Yeah. Nick is best boy. But Carmen, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? Right or Dakin? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Wispy? Am I ever? Don't answer that. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As he went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father, Mr. Yogi, lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it to Mr. Yogi. I wanted him to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream I remember to this day. That's all. What if they both were? Well, then they'd just be rubbing their butts against each other. Oh, and until now, you thought your memory was a dream? You were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. He's back for this chat now. Yes, Your Honor. Go shoot. He really does, doesn't he? And Mia. Mia totally has top energy. Top heavy. Okay. Trials. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only two things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Oh, don't even interact! Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. As you went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Nyani Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help. Whiskey, my father and Miss Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assumed it was the bailiff, Nyani Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and a scream. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream? It's a terrible scream. I remember to this day. To this day? Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. And I don't know what it means. Better find out it quick. In the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and then the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? Don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts my own Edgeworth's testimony? Look at the victim data in this file. No, it says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon is fired twice, as we have heard. One of the shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot has something to do with the case? Yes. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. What? Impossible! No, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Now, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please. Please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. Hello, right there. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Look at this giraffe. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
No, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright! But who else could that someone else be?
Who could that someone else be? Hey! Thanks for the host, Tom. Appreciate that. The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary, that's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, and the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door.
Don't I have what? What are you talking about, Tom? We have the bullet that hit the father, but...
One thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as O'Connor says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So it was a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
God, how did this happen? I don't believe the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? Don't say a word. I know where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going with this. If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. You said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person somewhere else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick?
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found on the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
But I'd ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though? That was not your intention?
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just that my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's going blank. I can't find the words.
That's right.
Your Honor? I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Oof. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Ah. It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing! The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed.
What? Well, we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. Grabs me here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. What? Who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet. But why, huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason Richard the bullet for the scene is... maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it... Ah, god damn it, I fucked up. If that's the case, they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right, that's right. You really thought this through. I'm going to have to penalize you. God damn it, okay. I'm getting there. I thought that was the right choice. Let the murderer have spent time looking for that stray bullet. Got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? What to admit it, it's true. Oh, wait, I fucked up again, didn't I? Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You think it, you know, think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I'm just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. I know what happened. The 2 men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, and I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What do you say? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick? Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? It was Delta Blow, which was a perfect trial record. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Ah, yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he'd taken in many years of prosecuting. He only uses his left hand. He needed time to heal. We've never seen him use his right hand. Didn't take the vacation because of shock. We took it because he was injured. Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man, something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma? Oh, that grit! Oh, shit! You mean
The Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident?
He just draws on the... we got this. Okay, so what? Okay, can I hold a second? I want to get through this for
Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go into the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane!
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself.
Wait, what does that mean?
Beep, 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 beep.
But where?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like to use it so... I know how you like it so much.
But what?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... I was wondering why we still had that. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We can use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh! I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you know that the bullet is still inside you.
I love you. This is a really intense point. Have a good night. Love you. Bye.
Order. I feel like I'm on. Oh my god.
He runs the scene of the girl.
You're at an intense point in a pony game.
What?
You're at an intense point in a pony game.
No, we gave up on the pony games. They were terrible. This is Phoenix Wright.
Oh, for a second I thought you were...
No.
I'm playing a pony game and I
No,
thought
God,
you were
no.
concerned for your
Oh,
sanity.
God, no. Okay. She thought I was excited about the pony game.
Your Honor.
Defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Ms. Orgama, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Mr. Von Karma!
Yeah.
Can you prove that? Prove?
have no obligation to prove anything. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. The fucking bullet! Nick? If this is your final proof... What? Huh? What? What?! I'm thinking logically again, god damn it. Wait, was that? Oh! Wrong bullets. God damn it. I guess I saw a bullet and I went, that's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This is taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away. Get away from my father! It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! Mr. Von Karma? Only you dare defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me under the penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hand! Oh shit! Oh shit! Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. But Carmen, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people lying inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it! Very well. Oh wait, Tom, hold on a second, I gotta do your Nicole thing. So we got through the whole thing, so we're good there. Here we go.
We got this, fam.
Alright. We will save as an audio file. And this will just be the general channel of the Discord. Let's do that real quick here. Where is general? Chat. Oops. Where is it? Okay, there we go. All is well in the world. Arc is complete. Boom. Close that. Back to the game. Okay. So you have a good night, Tom. That's it. Yeah, that's it. A long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Carter looked even paler than usual. He's afraid to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
A very normal way of Kia.
It was pretty close, though.
I was sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time, myself. And now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try, thank you. I see.
That's Kia.
Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there.
Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. Yeah, I think he stays this thing. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Whoop.
The look on his face!
I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all! Lana! Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You want to stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Oh my god. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Is that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh my god, this is pushing on me.
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Kiance. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming. Oh, Kiance, how could you? Yo.
Edgy, there you are.
Oh, yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight, too. My treat, pal. Harry Butts. Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. Recess treat. That's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry just gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah. That's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly? Nick! Was that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38? No.
No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
Wow. I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back at school. If something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, Wright. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, it sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Edgeworth. Hmm? You should have told me! Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. If something smells, it must be the butts. You don't think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think the statute of limitations ran out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes.
Here you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. You have always been something of an insufferable and emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you!
And if only I'd known how to become a prosecutor! The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I'd known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all! Line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time! Let's go!
And after that, dinner on me!
Detective Gumshoe took us out of the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Hmm? What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Aww. Goodbye, Nick. Aww? Goodbye? What time is it? God! The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Haha! Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. Objection! You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya said evidence to cheer her up. Oh shit. Is it the parrot? Bullets. It's the parrot, isn't it? Is it the parrot? Tell me it's the parrot! God damn it.
No!
I have no idea what the... Oh shit. Is it the picture of her mother? Oh, right, the bullet she grabbed. Right. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. Shut up! This is the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. I forgot she grabbed it! Can't believe you made my sound, I'm sorry. Oh my god. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Aww. That's the opposite point. Aww. Thanks, Nick. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. The same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to retake that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah! Hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop, Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this is amazing. Such a good game. Our boy is trying. Whoop! Huh? Nick? No, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not that what you call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. What are you talking about, Cloud? What do you mean? Oh god, this guy. Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I can't remember what voice he is. He's been busy lately.
You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. I can't remember what voice I used for him. Oh, man. Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Well, because I was playing this has been the focus, Cloud. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Yes, he is understanding, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Yeah, I do too, Tom. And, Cloud, it's only been like a week. Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. You know they're finally put it in with a D-box. Not that I know what DVDs are using through. What's it? What? What? Wispy! The voice acting is fun. Oh, I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye until the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know? Windy old bag. I have a lot of fun voicing this game. I do. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? I like it when I can do a lot of different variety and crazy voices. That's when I have the most fun, I think. Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It's kind of a shock for a boy at my tender age. Yeah, I love the story. The story's great. That's why I like it so much. And the character designs, they're all unique and expressive. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm a trained to become paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. I don't think I'm good enough, Cloud. I honestly don't. Keep it coming. Huh? Yep. Look, he's got the, look, he has the, he is, it's canon! Him doing the confetti is canon, oh my god! Brand new episode's been added. What? 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 Rise from the ashes. I didn't think it would be so... Well, I knew you said there was going to be one, but I didn't think it'd be like an actual full-on case. I thought it'd be like a little mini thing or something. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. coming to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Okay, what voice should I give her? Good, okay, I wonder if I should... Do we bring back the Valley Girl voice? Like, where have you been? Did that one match? What do you guys think? She's in college. That means nothing, Kia. She could be like Doogie Howser. She's in her talk. Where have you been? Valley Girl? I have not done the Valley Girl in forever, so... Sure. My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The family's defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Miss Fey, Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. It's Ken Linky. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. Isn't Edgeworth who... It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. You're better than nobody, the highest praise. What Apollo game? Apollo, that sounds... What Apollo game? Maya? Could it be? Okay. I'll hear you out. Okay. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Okay. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just... You seem kind of... jumpy, or maybe just... young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position, then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. Linky! I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child. I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal. Albeit a very unusual one. An infinite life cheat was every single thing, Linky! I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Haha! My sister's asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person. She's a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Any waifus. And masses of following. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. Oh god. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this here? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Oh, wait, I know it. She's like a cat. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you to not come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Is that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Here you go, having a type again. It's something you should know from the start. Which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. Yeah, she was, Tom. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. My, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot. Caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They'll use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Oh, it better not be. If it's gumshoe, I'm turning it off. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey, it was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. Oh, well, you know. I was the best there was. Oh. I did pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Kia... Well, you know, things in law school stay in law school. Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So you say you did. If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I should've went to law school. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. He won't remember. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Alright, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey, everyone! Keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they aren't going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Ha! Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there! You expected to go in there just around here, wait, partner? Partner? Who the oh, wait. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. What? Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Oh my god. Look at here, bambina. I know how you feel. I fucking hate him. There's more than one detective. That's my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? It's our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know Dream's the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. That's a cacti. Guilty Gear. Was that Ombre, a friend of yours? Kinda, sorta, yeah. He's a detective who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. She knows. Aha! A ladder. That's a stepladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please? It's scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Oh, I didn't get an achievement. I must have missed one somewhere. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. Yeah, that is clearly a ladder, though, this time. Is that my ears? Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What's she babbling about? I thought it was just in the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney ones. Hey, what did you just say? Actually, hold on a second. I am, like, pretty sure that the ladder achievement... I know, but... Oh, Trilogy. Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright. Never mind. Carry on. See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Okay, phone's broken. That's a... What's this? A wallet. Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. It doesn't stop. There seems to be something inside. And my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. Wait, why is he giving me a tutorial? I've already played through all this. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Oh, 3D! Now let's start examining from every angle. Oh, look. There might be a clue here. You should check it out with the present enter. Well, just listen. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Bruce Goodman! ID number 584-2189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Right, the DS, you take it and you move it with the stylus. Right! We should examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. We can examine that. No! Yep, the touchscreen. Look, a door. That must mean something. I'm not sure the doors mean anything. No, it won't open. Mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Excuse me. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's the cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Cafe security. Yeah, yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Oh! Oh! That's where the cars leave the lot. The air on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's probably an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. My god. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know. Was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Mr. Relativity, my good god. This wall's in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. There's no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. Drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. Ha! What? I'm not
suspicious. It has a hose attached to it. Nothing there. Oh, we finally get to see his badge in 3D! That's what the back of the badge looks like. I always thought it was a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. Oh, look at me slide! Electric slide! Whoa, hello. Oh shit, this is one of those fancy-ass car garages where they're like on a big treadmill thing. Oh, that's really awesome and cool and futuristic. Not time to waste, let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying all along. Unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who was that car? Well. Little Phil's got a good nose on her. Oh, here. Well. Little Phil's got a good nose on her. Ah, that's the voice I'll use. It's less grating on my throat. You want to know who rides the red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. Got time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to Salon up on the 12th floor of the Prospector's floor. Salute. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Go to south. Look up Vittles, Saloon, Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Great, maybe there are some clues here, right here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Are you two all set? Us? Oh, hello. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? It's the crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. I'm very hungry. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, you. Oh, Hawk! I love bentos, Cloud, yes. You don't exactly look that tight to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up, huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on the lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yipes! She means it. Oh, God! Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny was yesterday's special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. I was always compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? We're speaking, oh my god. Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car they found the body. Proof that he devours all the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Possibly, Tom, possibly, but we don't know for sure. What did you witness? So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It's a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Alana Sky wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean he saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ear. And the rhythmic beating of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchables of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? Yeah, she always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Lunchboxes, I don't like her. Wispy! Can we ask you just a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who's tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Oh god! Never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass wall booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis? Not. Do you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Huh, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they are, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in a chowder. Wonder if Miss Star was involved in some way in legal trouble in the past? It'd be sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Well, name and ID number written here. Sergeant Goodman. Let's try IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. The reason we have written language in the first place. They're edgy. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID YABADAB. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabba dab. Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. Hee. It doesn't take much to amuse her. Okay. Well, I can't slide anymore. Damn it. Okay, so let's move up to the office.
Why does she have a framed thing of Edgeworth's? Wait. Kind of rude that it's scripted. I can do the job. Could change for your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. Trophy? What, the shield? It's a real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Isn't she in Edgeworth's game? Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No. Did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? Body's found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. This car is... That would be... my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. This is Edgeworth's office? Oh my god! The Steel Samurai in the back! The vase. Oh my god! Look at this thing! My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Here's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Besides it, giant steel samurai. Well, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? Wait. No way! What?! I don't think so. Wow, this jacket's even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. Why would it not be old bag? I should have a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. We'll get to the ladder. Okay, fine, we'll do it now. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. You must have someone get them for him. Ha ha ha! Gumshoe. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Ooh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. With an exquisitely splendid concoction. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Still a ladder. I wonder, what the heck is this? It's a big K on it. Oh, jeez. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send a shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that's... K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? Oh, he a king. I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Sounds like Employee of the Month, only better. Why still... You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Please, stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? Such a comfy sofa. Stuff like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. Oh my god. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. But in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool? I have been known to have some sofa hair in my day. The work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Hehe. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. Wow, Kia, that was possibly the rudest thing you've ever said to me. Yeah, after that I mean an element. Hey, it's tough for him. I don't talk much, huh? It looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight spot. Very nice surrounded the blue pond. Huh? Nice, the swords have really sharp edges. Wait. Pawns don't have spiky heads. It's bishops. Let me go to Blue on God. Right. Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Ah! Alright, let's talk to our boy here. The body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, didn't you? Don't you? I went through all that trouble to help you last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no. She didn't do that. I mean, wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. Oh, I bet it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Well, Sky's chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. Hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established at the trial at the end of last year. However, there's some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. But what? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill about us. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. He is. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer. Then, I always thought she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, she's not the warmest person. But I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why'd she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was a murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can check that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Ah! Huh, why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? The day of the crime. Yes, Kia, what? Oh, examine things. Oh, right! Ah, yes, the new DS thing. Right. Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I was picturing him as an outdoorsman. Oh, there's a scary thought. Oh yeah, we're about to get 3D in this shit. Check it out, there's a metal plate here. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. Alright, no, nothing here. Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer. Have your hands on all cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? It was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. I'll go to vault. Miles Edgeworth, 712. 1712. It's the day of the crime. Murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. Just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. Nothing on the back. Okay. First vinegar a lot. Murder was around 15. Murder happened right after you got back. What's right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh god, what? Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence of the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? Sir? Sky, sir? No, sir! Don't name that kind of sir. Not in this report, sir! I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir! I was following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you! I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir, Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck to here. Brains and good luck. I'll be honest with her. All set. Just gonna rest my eyes for a second. Rest my eyes. Worked my butt off today, so I'm a little worn out. Right. Yes, sir? Guy caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's see what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more questions there. Oh, thanks. Seems to finally calm down at least. Wait, wrong place. What the? Oh god, is that... Oh no. Oh no. What? I'm very sleepy actually, oh my god. It's that mascot thing. Yeah, the chief got his way. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Oh Christ, what? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Why is it undulate like... Oh god. Oh wait, I know. This is a blue badger. I'm trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright. You sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. What's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh. He noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? Are you kidding me? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Give one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. But why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor's confessed to the crime. She said she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. What if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. What if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just police investigations. Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing, really. Oops. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. That's true. We never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
Sorry. I think I'm fading. Oh no. So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger down pat. Ha!
Is there anything else you could be doing?
Soon. It's fine. Chief Prosecutor himself is directing this investigation, pal. An Officer Marshall is assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman had John to the crime scene. It's unheard of crap, pal. Hey, that's it! That's the king of prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. We have to do award ceremony? Are we at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got enough award for diligence myself.
Great. Yeah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors.
That's not what I want. What direct Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
I was wondering about that. What? The Dance of Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece!
You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The Chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances and dances until the batteries die.
The badger, fated to dance until he drops.
Yeah, okay, work hard.
Look, the patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective.
And then I said, hey, you do that. Your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cry.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair.
Oh, here we are, making ships. Crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of a campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, police dropping action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Okay, what do we need to do? Unless there's a hand on the bulletin board here. Do you know his face? If you do, call 911. Ugh. You know, Mr. Wright, I always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. She has a point. I have no idea, Tom. I honestly don't. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have a scientific proof. It's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We'd just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo? Police. I was excited when I come to the police station. Why is that? This feels like I've been jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather.
Oh. Edgeworth triples. He's in a tough spot. Again. Again? Flashback! Well, it all started with the murder that defense attorney Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal. There have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of the murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people will be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. The Edgeworth games, did they take place before or after Phoenix Wright? I'm guessing after, like the first game. That's what I thought. I don't know what to do now. No, but I gotta figure out what the hell to do. Just wants to show people things. Let's just show people things. What is this? A behavioral study of lawyers? Okay, Oh, I can't make it go round and around. I tell you, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing on things I don't know about. Okay, I have no idea what to do. Weird. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is the detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman. He's the victim! That's what I thought. Guess more, Detective Gumshoe? So, this ID belonged to the victim? It was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Did you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been in the police department today. There was an evidence transferal for a case he was handed 2 years ago. A case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but where the chief prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And I was confessing as much. That's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Weren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is, and what was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, now, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Try this gets us anywhere. Just act like it's supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal. What is this? Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe? Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Oh no! What do we got here? Nothing, it's just, okay, I can't actually take out the paper. Okay, fine, be that way. Let's go back to the parking lot! Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, let's spend this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here. Hello. He's noodle money. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd. Jake Marshall? Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. The music! He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me, yeah, he's wearing his patrolman. Wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, coups are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. He's just saying a lot of cliches. So, police investigations are like settling land. Well, was right. What do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Direction crumpled and discarded. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angela Starr. Was stabbed in the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Let's say they're involved with the victim in any way. Okay. Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the chief prospector. My sister called a victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot?
So it seems. I called an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but... Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You call me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of the vets to shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
So why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a saddled cowdog that can't find his tail. Fuck you. But it's because he rose with that Edgeworth, huh?
Edgeworth?
That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. They just don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation.
Investigation?
Let's examine. Slide! Let's slide! This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it on the outline of the victim's body. So wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Listen, quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah. Prosecutors get the big bucks. A-block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are regulated to B-block. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B-block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. What? What? I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. What?
To buy my hamburgers.
What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. 6675 12-2. You're right, let's see. 6-7S 12/2. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Yep. Well, so, what does it mean, Miss Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what that means either. B-block is through here. That's where the visitors park. I see the lunch line card over there. Far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I'm gonna get the phone. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Ha! Nothing like cow cannibalism to sell burgers and steak. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest it belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yeah. Right. Let's check it out. Oh no. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button on the display and display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
You reached that flip phone era.
Whatever, let's check this phone out. What a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last. Let's know, the defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Beep. The music! Is that the Steel Samurai theme? Is that the Steel Samurai theme? Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Beep. Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of the newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Oh. I'm excited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. The court record. They sure do. Because Texas. Flip. I think I do during finals. Never mind. It's nothing. Okay, so never mind. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. I have to call this, or maybe ask her Marshall. Yeah, Bambina. How can you say that? You're my sister. You were... Is there something between the cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. It was that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will. Something's up to something here. Someone's up to something here, but who? Yes, we can. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and a range of testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. Rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambino. Chief Prospector Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. Well, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. That's why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. I didn't even look at the autopsy report closely, did I? Yes, I did. So, do you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? Oh. It was her phone. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? Pop a TV show for kids. Oh! That was the redial! Oh, she called her sister. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.